But when you got in front of the house, you saw it was all burnt. That house was burning when fire brigade were trying to extinguish the fire. When you fall on your knees, you were crying so badly, tears continuously escaping down your cheeks. Actually, to keep all your designs and collections safe from your business rivals, you shifted them to an empty house, as there can be the chances that your business rivals try to ruin them to get ahead from you in business this season. You were badly sobbing when your secretary came and tried to calm you down. You stood up and was about to run towards the house when your secretary held your hand and stopped you, as the fire was not fully extinguished. But you were getting out of control when you don't know from where the media came there. You were crying so badly as you were broken when you saw that the media was clicking pictures of you and the whole scene. Guards were trying to control them. When your secretary said, "Secretary, you should leave, ma'am, otherwise media will ask you different questions and you will get more hurt. So please go and take rest. I am here, I will see everything, and fire is so deep, so when it will get properly extinguished, then I will call you." Whine, crying and sobbing. Would there be any designs left inside? You asked innocently, crying and sobbing like a baby. Secretary felt so bad. He also got so emotional while seeing you like this, but he shook his head as no. When you looked down and drove your car and left, you stopped your car in front of a river when you started crying so badly. You were not able to control your emotions as your all the hard work got wasted. You really wanted someone to console you at this moment. But you didn't go home as his ex hugging Jungkook flashed into your mind. You started crying more badly. On the other hand, Jungkook tried to hug you, but he felt that you were not there. When he opened his eyes and he saw that you were not there, he quickly got up and got worried. He called you, but your phone was not reachable. Then he called your secretary, but he didn't pick the call as there was so much noise that he couldn't hear the phone sound. Jungkook got stressed. He quickly got up and saw that your car was also not there. So he thought that maybe you would have gone to office as tomorrow is the fashion show. So he quickly went to office to assure that you are there. When he reached to your company, there were very less employees as the time was about 9:30 p.m. There were only those employees who do night shifts. When he entered, he saw all the employees' stressed faces. They were looking on the big TV screen hanged on the wall. The news was playing there. When he quickly walked near it, he got shocked when he saw the news. Your crying face was also showing in the news. Jungkook got so shocked and he can't believe what he just saw. His heart was aching when he saw you crying so badly. Your face was all red. He quickly ran towards the house in which the accident took place. When he reached there, he was shocked and hurt by the view he saw, but his eyes were looking for you. When he saw your secretary, he quickly walked to your secretary and asked about you. But when his secretary said that you left already before 30 minutes, Jungkook got more worried. That where would you have gone? What if you do something wrong? He quickly rushed to his car and drove it, and when he thought that you must be there, he quickly drove his car, and when he reached near the lake, he saw your car and you were standing there looking at the river. He quickly stopped his car and ran to you. When he reached near you, his heart started paining while seeing your red teary face. You were still sobbing and looking at the river, deeply thinking about something. When he quickly hugged you, you flinched when you felt someone hugging you from back, but quickly you recognized that it is Jungkook. You recognize him just by his touch. Jungkook felt that your body was burning with fever, but he was still hugging you tightly as he thought that you need him at this point. You both were silent for a while Jungkook broke the hug and turned you towards him. Jungkook, Vine, please don't cry. I know it's easy to say to calm down, but it's so tough to do so. But please trust me, everything would be fine. You were just looking at him deeply. Jungkook, please Vine, speak something. Don't take much stress. We'll fight with this problem together. I'm always with you. You are not alone. Vine, really? Jungkook looked at you confused. Yes, Vine, of course. What happened? Vine, are you really with me? Will you always be with me? Jungkook, yes, Vine. Why are you asking this? I am always with you. Vine, I see. Jungkook, what happened, Vine? Why are you talking like this? Vine, if you love me, then why you hugged your ex? Why you lied to me that day that you had a meeting and then you went to meet your ex? Jungkook was confused and surprised. Jungkook, yeah, Vine, because he told everything that happened. Jungkook, Vine, I decided to tell you, but you didn't came home. Today also I wanted to tell you this, but you said that you are tired. That's why I was not able to tell you. Tears welled up in your eyes as you felt guilty that you just misunderstood him. He is so loyal, but still. Jungkook embraced you. His embrace was comforting, and as he reassured you, the weight of your misunderstanding started to lift. You realized that you had jumped to conclusion without giving him a chance to explain. Guilt washed over you as you looked into his eyes. Vine, I'm sorry, Jungkook. I misunderstood. Jungkook gently wiped away a tear from your cheeks and held you tighter. Jungkook, Vine, it's okay. We all make mistakes, but what's important is that we trust each other and we communicate. I love you, and that's all that matters. You nodded, feeling grateful for his understanding. He was right. Your love for each other was what truly matters. Jungkook, come on, let's go home and take some rest. I'll find out who did this to your designs. And you need to take care of yourself. You have fever. You both headed back home, leaning on each other for support. Jungkook took great care of you during your fever. He made sure you were tucked into bed with a warm blanket, and he stayed by your side, wiping your forehead with a damp cloth and bringing you hot soup and tea. Jungkook, you need to rest, Vine. I am here for you. You weakly smiled, feeling grateful for his support. As you lay there recovering, Jungkook began his investigation into who was behind the fire that destroyed your designs. It didn't take long before he discovered that his ex was responsible. He was shocked and went to his ex to confront her. Lisa, what are you saying, Jungkook? Jungkook angry. I have all the proofs, so don't act innocent, Lisa. Lisa, yeah, alright, I did it, so what? Jungkook disbelief. How shameless you are. You are not feeling guilty? Lisa, why should I, huh? She snatched you from me. Jungkook, oh really? She snatched? I guess you forget that you were the one who cheated on me. Lisa, so what? Now I apologize also. Jungkook, you are really immature, Lisa. I don't want to talk to you. But wait, how will you get me by burning her designs? What plan was yours? Lisa, I never planned to burn her designs. I planned to burn her, to kill her. That's why I burned that house, because I thought she is inside. But she was not, unfortunately. Jungkook looked at her in disbelief and anger. Jungkook, wait, what? Are you serious? How dare you, Lisa? How dare you? He sighed heavily, trying to control his anger. Jungkook, alright, Fine. Let me call the police. Lisa. What? Why? Please, Jungkook, wait. Jungkook. I will call the police and it's final. Lisa. No, please. I'm sorry, Jungkook. My whole career would be destroyed. Jungkook in disbelief. Career? Really? Still, you are not ashamed. You are just worried about your career. Jungkook called the police and afterwards deposited all the proofs and recordings he did during the conversation with Lisa, where she accepted her crime and she got arrested. He walked back home. He took care of you, holding you tightly in the blanket to keep you warm. When you finally got better, he explained everything about his ex-involvement. Jungkook. Wine, it was my ex who did this. You were shocked and angry. You couldn't believe someone would go to such lengths out of jealousy. Wine. Why would she do this? Jungkook. She said she wanted revenge because she thought you stole me from her. But she doesn't understand what love is, Wine. She is so selfish. How can she do that? You listened as Jungkook continued defending your relationship. Jungkook. She didn't snatch me away. She was the one who left me broken. You are the one who healed me and made me live my life again. You were touched by his words and realized just how deeply he loved you. When you first found out that Jungkook's ex-girlfriend was behind the fire that destroyed your hard work, you were furious. You couldn't believe someone would do such a terrible thing, especially to you. However, as Jungkook explained how he confronted his ex and made her realize her mistake, you began to calm down. You saw the sincerity in his actions and it made you feel better. Jungkook encouraged you to start working on your fashion collection again and you decided not to give up. It was tough and you had to redo all your designs from scratch, but you were determined to make them even better. Jungkook supported you throughout the process and his presence was a source of strength. With his help and your determination, you slowly rebuilt your collection. And this difficult experience showed that your love with Jungkook could withstand challenges, and you emerged from it even stronger than before. It was a reminder that together you could overcome anything that came your way. After some days, one day Jungkook decided to surprise Wine with something special. He had been planning it for days and now it was the time to reveal his secret. Jungkook. Wine, close your eyes and I will guide you. Wine, intrigued by the mystery, did as he asked and closed her eyes. Jungkook gently led her to the backyard where a beautiful candlelight dinner setup awaited them. The stars above shone brightly and fairy lights adorned the surrounding. Wine. Jungkook, what is all this? Tell me now. Jungkook, open your eyes. You opened your eyes and gasped in amazement. Wine. This is incredible, Jungkook. What's the occasion? Jungkook. No special occasion, just a reminder of how much I love and appreciates you. Wine's heart swelled with love. She knew Jungkook was a sweet and considerate husband, but moments like this always made her fall for him all over again. Wine. You really are the nicest man, Jungkook. Jungkook. I learned from my amazing wife. They both did dinner, spending a good time with each other. Wine. Yeah, let's ask each other some questions and know each other better. Jungkook chuckled. Jungkook. Yeah, what my wife wants to ask me. Wine. Oh, nothing like that. I'm just saying to chat and ask each other some questions. Jungkook. Alright, so who's first? Wine. You. Jungkook smiled and nodded. Jungkook. Alright. What impressed you the best in me? Wine thinking. That you never tried to impress me. Jungkook chuckled. Jungkook. Oh really? Tell me something else. Wine. Alright, then it's your loyalty and your respect towards me. You and Jungkook also smiled. Jungkook, alright, now it's your turn. Vine, yeah. Then, when did you realize that you love me? Jungkook smiled. Vine, tell me the truth, alright? Jungkook, alright. It was when you said that you had a bad day and my day suddenly started to suck. Vine, yeah, really? Jungkook, yeah, this happened. And at then I realized that maybe I'm in love with you. But after that, slowly, your nature, your personality, and everything made me fall for you. You shyly smiled. Vine, alright. Can I ask one more? Jungkook smiled. Okay, alright. Vine, will you marry someone else? I mean, if I would die or... Jungkook, yeah, please, Vine. Don't say all this. Please. What kind of question is this? Vine, oh, Jungkook, I'm just asking, so don't take it serious. And answer it, please. You smiled when he looked at you. Jungkook, it won't be fair to the woman I marry. I will be sitting in a restaurant as a married man, but I will keep searching you in her. And please, don't think all this. That will never happen. We'll always be with each other. Vine smiled, deeply touched by his answer. Vine, yeah, we'll always stay together. Jungkook, alright, now let's end this. We have to go to office tomorrow. Vine nodded. Vine, one last question. Jungkook, please, Vine. Vine, it's little funny. I mean, it's not serious. It's kind of quiz. Jungkook nodded. Vine, what's that one thing all women want but we rarely ever get? Jungkook thinking. A good man? Vine, no, a dress with pockets. Jungkook chuckled at your answer. Vine, it was good question, right? Jungkook nodded. Yeah, very good. Now, let's go. Let's eat ice cream. Vine, ice cream? Where it is? Jungkook, in fridge, of course. Let's go inside. They both went inside, continuing their loving and playful banter, cherishing the beautiful bond they shared. Nothing is more attractive than a man who is fully committed to his woman, no matter how many females are drawn to him. His eyes, his ears, and his hands remain on his woman. Real men stay faithful. They don't have time to look for other women because they are too busy looking for new ways to love their own. A woman's loyalty is tested when her man has nothing. A man's loyalty is tested when he has everything.